Etsy owns their customers. They don't. Every buyer they get belongs to the platform, not to them. So the day Etsy changes their algorithm, raises their fees, or even shut down their shop for something they didn't even do wrong, they're done. So we're going to be taking this general Etsy PDF and we're going to reposition it into something that speaks to them, and it opens the doors to a bigger conversation. All right, guys, welcome back to another Watch Me Work Wednesday, the show where I pull back the curtain and I show you what a real strategist does with the product before it even hits the internet. Now, last Monday, I dropped the 10 secrets to maximize profits with Etsy, a PDF inside of the Facebook group. It was free. Hopefully you grabbed it already. If not, but you can go ahead and grab it now. And here's the thing that I know a lot of you may be asking yourself. Jazz, okay, cool. I have this PDF, but how do I actually use this to make me some money? So that is what tonight is going to be all about. We're going to be building this for the Etsy seller. Not somebody who's thinking about opening a shop. I'm talking about the person who already has one. They have their listings up, they got a few sales, but they're watching other sellers hit 5 figures or more, and they're over here at 1 or 2, and they want to know exactly what are they missing. So what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to show you the map, the strategy, the way a strategist thinks about turning one product into a whole system. And if you have products in no flow like the ones I'm going to be showing you tonight, I teach you this exact steps in my 90-day accelerator program. So go ahead and grab your pen and let's get to it. All right, so let's talk about what we got. That Monday drop, the 10 secrets to maximize profits with Etsy. As it sits right now, it's a freebie. It's general, it gives you tips, it's helpful, but it's not the complete product yet. But now let's talk about who's the buyer. They are an Etsy seller. Maybe they opened a shop 6 months ago, maybe a year ago. They got 20, 30 listings somewhere up in there. They're making some money, enough to know that this thing is working, but not enough to quit their job, not enough to breathe from their business. And here's what they don't realize yet. Etsy owns their customers. They don't. Every buyer they get belongs to the platform, not to them. So the day Etsy changes their algorithm, raises their fees, or even shut down their shop for something they didn't even do wrong, they're done. So we're going to be taking this general Etsy PDF and we're going to reposition it into something that speaks to them, and it opens the doors to a bigger conversation. You can maximize Etsy all day, but the system is what's going to make you more money. So we're going to call this Maximize Your Etsy Profits. It's going to be for $19. Etsy sellers understand quality, so they'll pay a little more when the title tells them exactly what they're going to be getting. Remember, the product is not the point. The buyer is. All right, so follow me over to ChatGPT and let me show you how I'm going to repackage this thing. So first, I'm going to upload this PDF, the 10 secrets to maximize profits with Etsy, and then I'm going to paste this exact prompt right here. Now, I'm going to leave this prompt in the description below so that you can copy and use it at your own convenience. This particular prompt right here is kind of lengthy because I wanted to actually take what I am giving it and give me something completely brand new. So I'm just going to read a little bit of it and then we're going to actually see what ChatGPT gives us. And I'm going to say I've uploaded a PDF called the 10 secrets to maximize profits with Etsy. Use this PDF as reference material only. Do not copy, quote, or reproduce any of its content. I want you to create a completely original $19 ebook from scratch using the general topics in this PDF as loose inspiration for what the theme covers. This ebook is for Etsy sellers who already have a shop open and are making some sales but haven't hit the income level they want. Now, you can continue to type this prompt or paste this prompt inside of your ChatGPT, but now let's hit the send button and we're going to see what it actually produced for us. All right, so this is what it gave us, and we're going to tell it to go. See, this right here is going to be our new product, a book with a point of view to it. This is what's going to make your customer pull out their debit card. Now, you guys know I like to go ahead and create everything in the same chat, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to paste our cover prompt inside of ChatGPT, and we're going to go ahead and get it to create us a cover for this new ebook that we just created as well. Now see, this cover is now created. That is all you have to do. One product, 2 prompts. Now everything is done. Remember, the product isn't the point. what has to happen around it is. So from here, all you have to do, like I always teach you, is you download everything or copy everything that ChatGPT provided to you. You can take it over into Google Docs. You can take it over into Canva or any other software or platform that you are using to create your ebook type of products. Simply upload your ebook cover, copy and paste the information for your ebook. Once you are finished, download that product, and now that is your completed new product. Okay, so now that we have the product, maximize your Etsy profits. Now, if I sold you the book by itself, cool, that's $19 in the door. But a strategist does not stop with one product. A strategist builds and stack. And that means when your customer check out, they are waiting for more that makes sense for where they are right now. So watch this. We have this ebook that we just built, the Maximize Your Etsy Profits. Now, if we add an order bump to this order for $12, and we're going to call this the Etsy Listing Fix-It Kit. This is a 2-in-1. They get a listing audit checklist that they can run through every single listing in their shop tonight. And they get 10 swipe file product descriptions, pre-written, plug and play, just swap the product name and go. Okay, they read the book, they're fired up, they want to fix their listings tonight. This is the shortcut. This is why the bump hits, because it's the I don't want to figure it out from scratch tool. Okay, now here's the upsell for $47. Now we can sell them the Etsy Listing Generator GPT. Now this is the move. Instead of them sitting there rewriting every single listing themselves, let's build a custom GPT tool. They simply upload a mock-up of their product, and that's all. The tool is going to spit out their full listing, the title, description, the tags, all of the SEO done. They take it, they drop it into Etsy, next listing, okay? So this is the difference between I got to do the work and the work is done for me. Now let's do the math. If every buyer took every piece, the average order value would be $78 per buyer. 10 buyers on the 19 book alone, that's $190. 10 buyers who take the entire stack, that's $780. Same 10 people, same one topic. You didn't have to work harder. You didn't have to post more. You just gave them more ways to solve their problems at the checkout. And one of those ways does the heavy lifting for them. That is your stack. That's why you don't sell one product. You sell the entire system. Now let's talk about how they actually find this thing, buys it, and gets pulled into your world. And this is the simple sales system flow. 5 stages, all running on automations. So stage 1, you can create a lead magnet, something free that the Etsy seller opt in for. It could be something as simple as 5 Etsy listing mistakes killing your sales. Now they're going to trade their email for it. Now they're on your list. And here's the thing. Etsy do not have them as a customer. You do. Now the second stage is the welcome sequence. As soon as they opt in, a set of emails is going to start running automatically. They're going to introduce you. They're going to deliver the freebie, tell them who you help and how, warm them up, and now they sit down and think that you wrote each one of those emails personally. No, it's all on automations. Now stage 3 is going to be the tripwire. Right after they get the freebie, they're going to see the offer. And this is going to be the ebook that you just created. It's going to be time sensitive. It's going to be 1 page, low commitment. This is where the money actually starts moving. And then stage 4, your tag is going to change for that customer. The second that they buy, their tag is going to flip in your system. They are no longer a free lead anymore. They are a buyer, which means they stop getting the sales emails for the $19 product because they already bought it. Now they get treated like a customer. And stage 5 is going to be your post-purchase flow. Now a whole new set of emails kicks in. Thank you. Here's how to use the book. Have you seen the Fix-It Kit? Have you tried the listing generator? Every email is doing something. Every email is moving them forward. All of that is going to be running in the background on automation inside of your platform while you are asleep. This is your system kicking in and working for you. All right, come with me and let me show you what this looks like from their side. This right here is the sales page for the Maximize Your Etsy Profits. Look at the headline. Maximize what you're making on Etsy, then build the back end Etsy won't give you. Those are not tips. That's a point of view. Once they read that, they're going to go, wait, that's exactly what I need. They're going to continue to scroll. They see what's inside. They see who's it for. They see the price, $19. And now they're going to click the button. Now here goes the order form. Here's where they can put in their name, their email, their payment information. But look right here. This is the bump. Yes, add the Etsy listing fix-it kit for $12. One click and it's added, and that's done. Then the second that they get ready to complete the order, they're going to see this upsell button at the bottom. The Etsy listing generator GPT for $47. One click to add, one click to skip. It doesn't matter, whatever their choice is. Your system should already know what to do next. Passive income while you sleep does not mean you do nothing. It means you did the work on the front end, so the system does the work going forward. Now, here's where it gets fun. That same ebook that you just created, the same buyer, same content, could turn into a $127 mini course. It has the same information, but now it's a walkthrough video with workbooks and real training. Same product, just a bigger container with a higher price. Or it could turn into a $37 a month membership where every month you're dropping new listing templates, new seasonal Etsy strategies, new tags and keywords for the current trends. Now they're in your world every single month, not just once, but every month. And that is the exact funnel technique that I teach my students inside of my Crafters Business Academy. I just wanted you to see how far one product can stretch when you know what you are exactly doing. Now, if you have been sitting through this entire video and you're like, I see what she's doing, but I need somebody to look at my setup and tell me where I am bleeding my money out. That is what my simple sales system audit call is for. Just me and you. I ask you 5 questions. I show you where your gaps are, and I help you map out exactly where you need to start. All of the links are in the description below and pinned in the comment section. If you missed last Monday's scaling drop, the 10 secrets to maximize your profits with Etsy PDF, it's still free inside of the group. Go ahead and go over there, grab it. It's the same PDF that I repositioned on camera tonight to create this new product. Always remember, the product isn't the point, the system is. And this whole video is the map. The 90-day accelerator is where I hand you the tools and I walk you through step by step on how to build this out for your business week by week. Until next time, guys, I will see you next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Peace out.